Hi everyone, welcome all of you again in my another video. I am Hemant Nath, author, speaker and a performance coach. In my last video I was discussing about that how the changes can be possible. It is either from outcome to your identity, or you can work on your identity and then reach to your outcome. So when we are talking about the habits, actually we stuck to those habits which motivates us, and the motivation is because of our identity. Now if you're talking about a goal, so reading a book is not a goal, but to be a reader is a goal. To run a marathon is not a goal, but to be a runner is a goal. So whatever your identity is, either you are a reader or you are a runner, it will stay with you for a longer period, and that is basically because of your behavior. But when you have repeated your stories and beliefs for years, you started accepting it as a fact. Now for example, if you are assuming that you are poor in maths and continuously thinking about this thought, that you will take it as a fact, that will become your behavior. You are bad in technology, or you are poor in remembering anyone. So whatever these thoughts basically is building your belief system and definitely will impacting your identity. Now there are two things. One is your self-image and one is your identity. So when you are talking about to manage your self-image, basically there is an internal pressure to maintain it. But when you are stick to any thought or any belief system very deeply, okay, then it's become very difficult and challenging to change it. And the biggest barrier to positive change at any level, whether it is an individual or it is an organization or it is a society, is basically an identity conflict. And when there is a conflict, it is very difficult to implement any action. Until unless there is no action, there is no chances to change yourself. So if it is a conflict, then there is a big challenge to form any action on it, as I am saying. And if you want to be a best version of yourself, then it is very, very important that you have to edit your behavior almost on daily basis, so that you can upscale and upgrade your identity also. Do you know that whatever the belief system which we are holding, it is not inborn. Over the period of time, with the experience, we have built the systems, we have built the belief system, and accordingly we are going into some behavior and we are having some identity. Now for example, again, if someone is going to temple or church daily, we can say that he or she is a religious person. If one is playing the game on daily basis, okay, we can say, oh, he or she is a player. Why? Because the identity is something known to as a religious person or as a player, and it reflects because of their behavior. So when you are talking about to work on identity, actually the habits is only the pathway to showcase your identity. Now think from different angle now. So who is the person who could get these results? I mean to say, think from the different examples. Now for example, who is the person who could lose 40 pounds? Or who is the person who can learn new language? Or who is the person who can write a book? So you are talking about all these outcomes, but internally you are thinking about the behavior. Now again I am repeating, who is the person who could write a book? So what will be your answer? The person should be the consistent and reliable. So if any person is consistent and reliable, he can write a book. So the behavior is consistent and reliability. And the outcome which we are talking about is writing a book. So definitely when we're talking about the outcome and the goals, we can say my goal is to write a book, but you have to work on your behavior and identity. So if you are nurturing the habit of consistency and reliability and regular writing, definitely you will reach to that outcome automatically. Think like this. For example, the teacher, doctor, leader or manager, whatever it is, they are something, their identity. But the behavior they need to work is something like you are a kind of a teacher who are always standing with the students. You are a kind of a doctor who is always available to help the patients. You are a kind of a leader or a manager who is always advocating your team members. So again, what I want to say in this video is that instead of just working on your outcomes or goals, you need to work purely on your behavior and identity. Once it will become your belief system, definitely it will come into the practice and will become your habit. And once it is a habit, again both the things, it can be positive and it can be negative also. But as I told in my earlier videos, that 1% change daily will really help you to reach to your some outcome. Here, if I am talking about the belief system, change it. Maybe small, but see the big impact of it gradually. Thanks for watching this video again. Requesting you to please like, subscribe and share this video. I will come with more concepts on changes in my coming videos. Till then, bye. Thank you.